All right, well, welcome to HackDU, everyone. We're going to go ahead and do the theme reveal. Made by Jaylee.
A year or so ago, Ernie was in a rundown condition. He always seemed to have a cold or sore throat. Any sickness that was going the rounds was bound to get Ernie. And sometimes there were more serious illnesses. Finally, as Ernie was recovering from this one, the doctor suggested a 3-point program for health. Sleep, regular rest, right eating, a sound, balanced diet, and exercise when Ernie felt stronger. Ernie's instructor gave him the cues. Don't overtire. And while Ernie built himself up for the time when he could actually play basketball, he was learning the skills of the game. As time passed and Ernie grew stronger, he increased his daily quota of activity. And it's important that it be regular.
In spite of what the graduation speakers say every spring, our town's pretty average. Goes for our seats too. Out of this class of 40, just because it is average, 2 of these boys and girls will spend some part of their lives in a mental institution. My job is to try to keep the people around here healthy, and most of them are. Of course, nobody's health is ever perfect. Jim Anderson has a bad ear. That doesn't keep him from playing on the football team. County champions last year, too. Frank White is nearsighted, but his glasses take care of that. You got something on your mind, Tommy. Why don't you talk about it?
Well, I.
We all have our problems, Tommy.
I can't talk about it.
Of course you can. You know something? The more you talk about your problems, the easier they are to solve. Bumping things up inside is bad. When you feel something, if you're mad or afraid or worried, you've got to let it out or it'll come out some other way. Like you losing weight, not sleeping. Now, what is it, son?
Gosh, Dr. Martin, this may sound kind of funny to you. I don't think my folks want me anymore. They're planning to get rid of me.
Yeah, so our theme this year is health. So just build an application relating to health somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. So for the rest of the presentation, I just have some tips and some resources that I put together. So the first thing that I would say is to decide like on a group name for your, or like a team name, and choose something that you like all are excited to work on. For technologies, GitHub is, I don't know if you guys have experience with GitHub. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just like put all your code there and different people can come and grab it. And it's a great place also if at the end of your project you decide to make it like open source or like want to let other people build off of it, you can just leave it there and like put information in the README. Have you guys used Visual Studio Code Live Share? So have you used REPL.it? So basically it's like it's an extension on Visual Studio Code, but if you guys connect like your code from GitHub, any change that you do on your computer will be like on your partner's computer. It's like live. It's super helpful for like when you're collaborating with people. But I put the link there too for the website, and it like tells you how to set it up and how it works. And then Trello, if you guys haven't used that, it's kind of like if you were to have sticky notes on a wall and then you like move over the sticky notes when you finish them. So you can have like different tasks on each sticky, and you have like a backlog. You'll have like 20 tasks that you want to do for your app. And then whenever you're done with it or when you're working on it, you put it like in your area or you put it in the done section. And then another great tip is to obviously plan before you start working. Design helps a ton and saves you a lot of time. For resources, I found a couple of articles. This first one is for front-end and back-end technologies for like building your web app. And then the second article right here is for the user interface, which will just make like the front end of your website prettier. You don't have to like mess with CSS a ton. They have components and like they already make these pieces of code that like look nice with CSS and everything. And then you just use the component and put whatever you want in it. Super helpful. You should definitely have a UI library that you use. It's like Bootstrap if you guys have been in app dev. I found this YouTube video, I think it's like 8 minutes long, and it'll show you how to set up a node server. And with that, you'll have a web app running. You'll have an HTML page that works, so you can start building a project from there. The Net Ninja is a guy that I watch a lot of his videos. He's super helpful on YouTube, and he has playlists over like almost every single framework. So whatever you decide to use from like this first article, like React, React Native, Expo, he has playlists on everything, and it's super helpful. And then always use your resources, obviously like Google, YouTube, and you can reach out to the officers if you guys get stuck, need some help. That's it. So thanks for coming, guys. And we'll see you guys on Sunday. We're gonna hold the closing ceremony where we'll just like share what you guys made and see what everybody's made.